Daring to Stand Alone. I first came across George Orwell in 1967 as my grade 13 English teacher, Art Anderson, added 1984 to our reading list, and not soon thereafter, on my own volition, Animal Farm was read and thought upon as I realized that, in many cases, made-up stories were far closer to reality than non-fiction. Inspired by 1984, I penned an assignment. I escaped from Oceania and was delighted to receive an A from my favorite letters enthusiast of my whole life. See the link to that composition at the end of this review and in the comments. To the film. Director Raoul Peck has knocked one out of the park as he uses Orwell's life story, almost exclusively told in his own words and most ably voiced by Damian Lewis, deftly juxtaposing the famed writer's predictions and observations. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. With recent and present-day situations that sadly prove his fictional utterances to be truer than anyone might have expected, except, of course, many of our current world leaders posing as Big Brother wannabes. And so we see cutaways to the Rohingya downtrodden in Burma, Hitler's adoring troops, lies fueling the Iraq War, Tucker Carlson spouting organized denialism, U.S. book bans, the travesties of El Salvador, Seacott's 60 Minutes story finally being seen in the land of the free, false proclamations, Mark Zuckerberg in 2019, the future is private, and the all too ugly cries of, "I can't breathe," from Jamal Cass and George Floyd, adding much to Orwell's overall level of despair, especially as so many of today's billionaires buy up and control the world's most watched or heard media properties and use their control to shape, or just lie, the messages that far too many people accept as the truth. Throughout it all, Orwell's private life, notably with his young son Richard, adds a wonderful human, personal touch to further contrast the author's books. Music from Wagner to add depth to the dangers of Orwell's, along with Alexei Eigel's original string-laden score, deftly add hope and verisimilitude to the entire film with its many dark messages. But all's not lost. How can 21st century tyrants under the thrall of Oceania's thought police be put in their place? Most hopefully jails, instead of caught-in-the-gun-sights immigrants, band together in huge numbers, fueled by our inborn moral code and demand, then obtain accountability. No easy task, but the beginnings of that process can be found below, as I explain how Alex Saunders managed to escape his Oceania. Hopefully, we can all do the same. 5 stars for this. And if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to the channel.